there ever was a reason that aliens will never come and visit Earth, it will simply be because of the show Milf Manor was created. Because of Milf Manor, Earth is now literally the weird kid in class that nobody wants to sit next to. And it's fair enough, Earth. We've done this to ourselves. Milf Manor is this weird show where old ladies who have a weird strong affinity towards young boys, men, sorry, but literally like one of them's 21 years old, so they're pretty much still a child. But here's the twist. The young men they're put in a house with are their sons. And it definitely wasn't planned, and it's definitely surprising. Cue TikTok showing it definitely was most likely 100% staged.
They were looking for people to audition for a reality show, and look what they were looking for. Casting single moms in their 40s and 50s that have a single son, 20 to 21, 9 years old, a mom-son dating experiment.
But you know, it doesn't make for good American TV if they all knew they were going into a house together. So of course, when they all meet for the first time, they have to act so shocked.
That's my mom right there.
That's my mom right there. Okay, Travis, say the line smoothly and naturally. That's my mom right there. That's like how I imagine all Chad American boys sound. That's my mom right there. Yes, no, because you signed up to be on this show. We all know you're here because you got huge mummy issues. Freud would like cream himself over this show. Wait, let's just check out the executive producer for this show. Freud, yeah, I knew it. So basically I just came across this show on TikTok. I saw some like weird clip and I was like, surely this show can't be that bad. It must be just like, you know, another Love Island. But boy, was I wrong, because this show is so bad. It's good. It's almost like, you know, it's so horrible what you're watching, but you can't look away at the sheer shock and awe that this is how some people live their lives. This show is the perfect example of why, if you ever do choose to be a parent, try to separate some aspects of your life from your children's, because these boys do not seem well adjusted.
I'm a man of great taste. I like great things. I'm a very big feet person. Paula has these feet that I just
This is just the most outrageous show. He's so dead behind the eyes. I'm a man of great taste. I like feet. High art, high taste, like highbrow. Is it feet? Does enjoying feet show you have a refined taste?
Paula has these feet that I just want to like oil up and lather and just massage and get real warm, and then paint her toenails maybe a color and like suck the acrylic off them toes.
This is what I mean, like this show's so bad. It's like horrible, but you can't look away because you want to know what these future serial killers are going to say next. You can't tell me that is not the face of like some sort of like man that does sinister things behind closed doors. I just want to get those feet and maybe paint them and rub them and oil them up and then maybe eat them, chop them up and eat them, put them in a stew, put them in my freezer and eat them, put socks on them, make them dance around a little and eat them. It's so uncomfortable. But this is the thing, I was instantly hooked by these clips. I was just like, these poor boys, man, like their mums have done like untold damage to their psyche. Also, on a not really important point, but is he wearing a denim jacket with no t-shirt? That's a crime in itself. Team that with the feet. Put this man away, lock him up, because that is not okay. So basically the whole premise of the show is these mums are dating all the sons that are in this house. But the catch is you can't date your own son. And for some of them, that seems like genuinely quite a struggle. Specifically, this duo, they caught my interest instantly. I'm talking Disco Mummy, and no, that's not the name I'm giving her, that's the name she chooses to go by, and her child. And honestly, this is like a rabbit hole that gets weirder and weirder. So this is Disco Mummy.
I'm Kelly, I'm 50 years old, and my alter ego is Disco Mommy. Hey girl!
The thing is, you know what Disco Mummy is gonna be like, even before she talks about herself, just by the way she says, hey girls! That is like how I envision like the pinnacle of like soccer mum to be. Hey girls! Starbucks! I'm just so happy to see my boys out there.
How are you hot ladies doing?
It's all just so fake. Like, how are you hot girls doing? You're all like 50. Also, another thing is, this is the sort of content you could only get away with in like America. Imagine doing this in England. This is Debbie from Shropshire who's got 6 kids and she's a dinner lady. On the weekends, Debbie likes going to the pub and playing darts. I fancy myself a wee toy boy. I don't know why I gave Debbie a deeper voice than me. Probably because I know I've got a very high, annoying, nasally voice, but we move. Debbie, I hope you find the one for you.
In Disco Mommy, she's really spontaneous. She's just fun.
Disco Mummy's so spontaneous. She's just fun. You know, this was like the sort of mum at parties where like, if like her son had a party, she would like come and like party with you guys. I'm fun. I'm down with you guys. And it was always just like cringe. This actually happened to me when I was like 18. In my head, this was gonna be a funny story, but it's actually kind of weird. Like, me and all my pals went to this party. We were all like 18, 19. And her mum was there. And her mum invited her friends. And her friends kept trying to, like, get with all of us. And of course, some of my friends obliged because they wanted to be on Milf Manor. But looking back, it was weird. And, like, an imbalance of power. Anyway.
Kelly has a big personality.
Which is translation for, she's unbearable. Might as well say it. I can't stand Disco Mummy. And if you can't stand Disco Mummy, wait till you see her son. Because he's like a whole nother bag of problems.
Great, Joey. I'm here to find love.
So this is Disco Mummy's son. And you can see the smile's not hiding anything. That is one traumatized young man. And at first I generally felt awful for him, but he does so much weird shit that I'm just like, there's probably gonna be a Crime Watch recreation on this boy in a few years' time. I'm sorry, that's a joke. That's a joke. I'm sure you're okay.
The sun is shining. It's an amazing day.
And I just love looking at the ladies' bodies, and I'm just getting to know them. It's a good...
Oh God. Let's hope that's not real.
Honestly, older women are very hot, and I know I got the swag.
It sounds like they're feeding them lines. Honestly, older women are so hot, and I got the swag. Who says that in a genuine sentence? I got the swag, man. I saw this girl I liked, and you know, I got the swag, so I went in and I gave her a walking aid. I helped her cross the road. I helped her with her shopping, because, you know, she was old enough to be my literal mom, which I think this guy clearly likes. I think he loves his mom, but not just like platonically.
My mom does get a lot of attention from here, mainly because she never wears bra.
This is like the most outrageous sentence in the world. Like, how do you go on TV and say that? My mom does get a lot of attention, you know, up here because she has massive, massive fake boobs. Huge.
Girls are always popping out, you know, the headlights are always on, so...
Even she's like, Joey, maybe you are staring at them a bit too much. Like, you don't have to be in the bathroom when I take a shower, mate. But mother, I insist. I would like to date an old lady one day, so I must know how to tend to their every need. It's creepy. We can laugh and cringe at this as much as we want, but there is a really weird underlying tone to all of this.
It didn't bother you when you were a baby sucking on a meter, so...
Wait, no. What the way I paused it? Bro is having best flashbacks of his life. And obviously I'm not condoning this. I think this is really disgusting and weird. I'm just saying he looks like he loves it. This show will end with them together. Season 2 will be Incest Manor, and it will just be them living life together. So Disco Mummy has been getting a lot of hot water recently because Disco Mummy's dating her disco baby. Well, I said I always wanted to date an older lady, and I suppose the only person my mother approved of was herself. So it's a good thing, right? Jokes aside, you can clearly tell, like, this exposure to this upbringing has affected this man because, like, he wants to date older women. The way he talks about his mum is just odd. And also, if we just watch him in conversation with the other mums, he's so just, like, corny and robotic with it.
You're gonna be 24. Your son's 23.
No, he's 20.
No, I'm gonna be 21.
Oh, you're the baby.
And you gonna be 22, right?
And you're gonna be 22, right? Why is he so creepy with it? Also, I don't know if it's just that I hate eye contact and, like, I don't do it too much, but he seems to be, like, pinpoint laser beam, like, just burning into her skull, like, and you're gonna be 22, right? No, bro, she's clearly, like, double your age at least. Just go tell your mum you fancy her or whatever, bro. I don't know. Just give her your Valentine's Day card.
And he said you were his favorite.
That's what I like to hear.
Why is he looking at her like he's gonna fucking eat her? He looks like a crane or whatever that bird is called. He looks like that, and it's just like he just spotted a worm, and he's just like, you're gonna be 22, right? Spike, 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 spike. The boy just irks me. I want to meet him in real life. No, I don't. No, I don't. There needs to be a Louis Theroux documentary on Disco Mommy and this poor tortured soul because something ain't right.
There's no way. There's no...
Oh, this is so, like, just uncomfortable. He's literally talking to her and engaging in conversation with her like he's gonna just consume her like he's a predator. And I don't mean that type of predator. Or, well, no, wait, that's for you guys to infer.
April is the woman who immediately caught my eye.
Is that because, you know, she's your mother's age as well, a 50-year-old woman? I would like to know if April would be up for, you know, dressing like my mom, getting the same boob job as my mom, going by the name Disco Grandma, you know, we could be the disco buddies.
Who knows, maybe I could get her out of her comfort zone. And
I thought he was gonna say, who knows, maybe I can get her out her retirement home.
kind of reminds me of your face.
How do we know?
It's the weird, like, he does after, like, every, like, corny line, he's like, that ring reminds me of your face. Imagine if every time I said something in a video, I was just like, I'll try it, we'll see what happens.
Even though I'm this age, I've always been very physical and have a high sex drive.
Imagine hearing your mum say on TV, I have a high sex drive. No, seriously, that's really weird and not okay. This is why we need boundaries, so children grow up to be normal people and don't know what our parents do in their spare time.
Joey, which one's your mom?
Yeah.
form a queue for Disco Mummy. Joey's first though, right? Joey's already called dibs. As soon as Joey saw his mum in the lineup, he's like, I call dibs. I'm going home with Mummy. Mummy's milkers. Joey, we've been over this. Mummy needs a new boyfriend. Mummy, I was here first. Let's see what's going on TikTok, see how people are responding to this.
Disco Mommy's in the house. If I pick Joey, hopefully I don't pick him first.
See, people are just clicking up Disco Mummy and Joey because everybody can see it. It's incestuous and weird and hell. I bet they have to refilm this like 15 times because Disco Mummy kept picking her disco baby. Dude was like, please get off of me. He does not want Disco Mummy with a big personality. Still means she's unbearable. Look how upset Joey looks. He's like, Mummy, pick me. I want to spoons with you. Oh, this is creepy. I don't know why I'm trying to like roleplay what they're like.
Joey?
Joey, where are you, boy? Mummy needs her disco baby. Now show me your neck, Joey. Mummy needs to suck your blood so she can stay forever young. Joey and Disco Mummy's relationship is so beyond the bounds of a normal mother and son relationship that not even Wattpad could conduct such a rancid affair. And my favorite clip so far of Disco Mummy and Disco Baby has got to be this one where Disco Mummy is getting a bit hungry for that young flesh again.
And I honestly learned a lot from like all of that talking. I mean,
You did?
everything that's come out of his mouth has been just.
I'm just raw.
It's like that part of the party where like this dude's trying to get with this girl and you're just like awkwardly third wheeling there. That was a lot of my experiences growing up. Anyway.
This is your dad.
No, see that right there? That's a new level of trauma. This man that's the same age as you, you're gonna call him daddy. Guess what? When we go to bed and we spoon, he's gonna be there with us.
You know what room we're in.
Is she like inviting him in? Like, you know what room we're in? Come on in, Joey. You take notes from Mummy. Disco Mummy needs you to learn.
Ready?
Until I'll see you tomorrow, bro.
Imagine dapping someone up that's about to go blow your mum. You're just sobbing in the room next door like, Mummy. This show is like beyond wild. I can't wait to see what other clips it generates. If this gets like 50 likes, we'll dive into the weird and wonderful lives at Milf Manor, specifically Disco Mummy and poor Joey boy again.